Journey's gotta go to the dentist, and I tracked it from the computer room all the way to the bedroom, to the bed. Okay, we stopped at the Goodwill, so, you know, girl math, free, right?
Did she get it today?
She got it today. We're watching Aunt T. We sent her a birthday present. She's gonna open it. Like when I go to bed, I pray that Jesus would come back before I had to go to the dentist. There we go. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, I got my own pen. I'm just gonna open. Nice. So cool. We got our good. We're gonna open it. I got the mint. Oh my goodness, I always want one. These are my favorite chocolate. Jelly beans!
Really flop.
No candy clusters. Fruit roll-up. I got 2 fruit roll-ups. Sour Patch Kids. Did you get that?
Yeah. Wow. Brr, it is cold. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Journey's gotta go to the dentist.
Giggly worms.
Journey's all dressed for St. Patrick's Day. Her rainbow socks, her gold pants, and her green shirt. Don't touch them. Oh, look at that big old orange dress. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Whoa, those they're dirty. Dirty, I tell you. I keep this downstairs just in case. I am going to, I thought that was a roll of toilet paper. It's not. I thought I had a roll of toilet paper. Have you guys seen my toilet paper? I thought it was over here, but sometimes I have little girls that like to run off with my stuff. This is a new one, but way back when I was going to do some toilet paper embroidery, I picked up a few rolls at the dollar store, and oh, it's over there. It's over there. I should look. Sorry if you guys are crooked. Let's see. You guys are on a book. Oh. So, happy St. Patrick's Day. I didn't film any of it, but we did some school. I cleaned the carpet. So, last night when I went to bed, I stepped on some lipstick. That Journey had some lipstick, and she it like come out of the thing that it was supposed to be in, so it was just like lipstick without a container. And she dropped it on the floor in the computer room, and apparently I didn't see it. I stepped on it with my heel, and y'all know, like, the heel of your foot, you really don't have a whole lot of feeling, like, you know what I mean, like, or if you would have stepped in it with your toes, you would have been like, oh, something squishy. But it was my heel, and I tracked it from the computer room all the way to the bedroom, to the bed even, came back and went into the bathroom to brush my teeth. And I happened to look down, and I was like, why is there pink stuff on the floor? And so Journey's like, I don't know. And I'm like looking, I'm like, it's a lipstick. And then I look and I see the trail. And I'm like, somebody stepped in lipstick. It was me. But she got in trouble for, number one, her dad had already told her, do not get that anywhere on anything. And she did. So apparently she just left it there for someone to step on. She left it on the carpet in the computer room for someone just to step on, and it was me. So I had to go through last night, and I took I think is it 409? It's Shout carpet cleaner, like foam spray, and it didn't come out all the way, but I got it the best I could. And I'm like, well, I'll just shampoo the carpets tomorrow. So that's what I did. I shampooed carpets, and we did school, and I didn't do any St. Patrick's Day crafts like I wanted to. I didn't do any of that. Instead, we colored chicks, or they painted chicks, like Easter chicks. I had bought a package of the Easter chicks from the Dollar Tree, and I wanted to make a garland with it. And so I just had them color them. And so I put them on their little strings, and I'm gonna get like I just had a wonderful idea. Oh, sorry, you're all up in my face. I have this. And I put the chicks, they're on some of this like jute twine stuff. I made them on little hangers, but I could run them through and hang them off this and use it as garland. It's got the rainbow on it, so. And it made me mad that this is just so like sporadic. Like these colors, there's no rhyme or reason to them, and that there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow, a bunch of pink, a bunch of blue. There's no orange. There's 2 pinks together right there. I mean, it's just, the colors are so sporadic. So maybe if I take it apart, maybe I'll do that while something's stitching out. This looks easy. Just redo it to where I like the color, and then put the chicks on there, and I can hang it on my window or whatever. I don't have to put the rainbow on it, you know what I mean? I don't even have to put this thing. It's just tied on there. I guess I will just leave it then. Maybe. Then again, maybe not. Maybe I'll think of something different. I don't know. That was just an idea. So we did that, and we did school, and then for dinner, I was like, I don't have anything for dinner. And my husband's like, that's fine, we'll just eat whatever. And so I had a grilled cheese. He had a tomato sandwich. Journey is eating cereal, and I don't know what's, I think Sterling might have had vegetables or something. She doesn't feel good. She's got the cold. I have it going on. Mine's just more of a congestion, kind of like in that area. Like I feel it, and I have to keep like swallowing. But I'm downstairs to get some work done, and Journey's dentist appointment went well. She does have 2 cavities, which it's actually one, well, I guess it is 2 cavities. I can't say it's actually 1 cavity when it's not. It's in between 2 teeth, 2 of her teeth, and so it's like in between, and so it's got on like both teeth. But it's an area that they were watching like last time. Okay, I'm like, I didn't get my girl shirt. It was an area that they were watching last time, and so they're like, yeah, we need to do something with that. It's on her baby teeth, which is her baby molars, but they're like, they don't want it to get worse, you know. And so she's got to go back in April, so she'll have that done. They said they'd do a couple crowns, and so I'm like, it's so she has she has super like sensitivity to things. We've known this ever since when she was teeny tiny, a baby. She loved to do skin to skin, and then as she got older, she would always be like, well, she was breastfed, and that was like comforting to her. Like she liked to do skin to skin. And after we were done, like, you know, she was done being breastfed, she still wanted to put our tummies together, is what she would call it, where she would want my skin against her skin. And she would just want to lay, like, with our, you know, tummy. She would say, let's put our tummies together. So, and then, like, she would always, like, be, if I'm holding her or whatever, her hands would like go in my shirt, and she would be like just, you know, rubbing. And so she's always had like this sensitivity. And during like her teeth, when she was getting her teeth clean, she was like, I don't know what was going on, like if it was just too much for her, if it was, I don't think it hurt, but she was like I had to hold her hand, and she just gripped onto my hand so tight. And so I was like, you know, rubbing her, you know, it's okay. And he's like, does it tickle? Like, cause you know, she's like, I'm just brushing, it doesn't. And you know, in the back of my mind, I'm like, yeah, but you know, she has a lot of sensitivity to things. So something that is just brushing your teeth to me and you, or you know, it's not to her, if that makes sense. So and I can't say it was like because they used mint toothpaste or whatever, they used like berry flavor, but I think it was just overstimulated, just too much going on. You know, somebody in your mouth brushing your teeth with a toothbrush, with a, you know, one of those spin brush thingies. I think it was just too much for her. So I don't know how it's gonna be. She's gonna get laughing gas, but she had that laugh time when she was getting her teeth pulled. So I don't know. I just don't want it to cause a lot of like trauma, because Sterling had a very hard time going to the dentist. In fact, she's like, she despises her dentist. She just like, and she's 18, so, and this is her child dentist, and so she's like, I was like, why do you hate him so much? Like, what? She's like, because blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it was, you know, a bad time in her life, and she's like, I used to wish, she's like, the day before my dentist appointment, she's like, when I'd go to bed, I'd pray that Jesus would come back before I had to go to the dentist. Oh my gosh. So yeah, anyway, so that's next month, but she also has some other appointments next month. So I'm like, I think next month is going to be a busy, April's going to be a busy month. Anyway, let's see what work I gotta get done. I was waiting on my shirt order to arrive. It came in today. I needed a 2T shirt for an order. And yeah, so I'm gonna get busy on this, work on this. There's really not much of a vlog. I did film my shelf, my St. Patrick's Day shelf, just so you guys can get the final look of. I had other things that I could have put up there, but they're gonna, I thrifted them. They were in the wash to get washed, and the little scarves and stuff. And yeah, I never did wash them. We have what we call our rag basket. So we have a basket that we put all of our like rags, or like, you know, things you don't want washed with your whites or your darks, you know. And so I put them in with those because they came from the thrift store, and so I just didn't, we never did that load of laundry yet. So anyway, there was something else. Oh, about the shelf. Yeah, so I filmed it, and now tomorrow, or the next day, probably tomorrow, I'm going to start setting it up for Easter. I've thrifted some Easter things here and there. I need to dig them out and find them They're probably in the attic. Anyway, let's get to work. Welcome to the vlog. So I already went to a different Hobby Lobby and they didn't have shirts that I needed. So we're going in here. Hopefully they do. Right? I've never been in this Hobby Lobby. Okay, we stopped at the Goodwill. I'll show you what I got when I get home. I only bought one other thing. It's a surprise, you guys. Hey guys, I just wanted to show the peach trees blooming. Goats are gonna yell at me. Roosters are crowing. So I left the chicken door open last night. Just doing that. Yeah. The goats see me, so of course they're gonna start yelling, even though it's not their dinner time. But they're like, oh, it's the girl that feeds us grain. That's all. I almost walked into this hanger, you guys. That's not good. Why is this? What is this even from? You guys can't see. Like, you guys know. Do you guys know what this is from? I'm gonna put it over here. Next to everything's bed. Oh my gosh, I see flies out here. We better go inside. But oh, I was gonna show you guys what I got at the thrift store. So we went grocery shopping. We just got like a few things because, you know, like, I bought this mushroom. Did I need it? No, but I wasn't gonna leave it behind because I thought it was so beautiful. Like, it's a, I guess it's a incense burner. Like, you put the little incense in there and they come out through here. Or is it a tea light? Maybe you put a tea light in. I have no idea. We got a hole. Maybe I should search it. But that was the other thing that I got. Let me take a picture of it real quick. Okay, my phone is about to die, so I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna go down here and work for just, my hair looks weird, like it's parted. Weird. I'm gonna go downstairs and work for a little while. I haven't sold the Darth Vader helmet yet. Like, it's still for sale. It's right there. It's huge. Anyway, I have had it listed on Marketplace and on eBay, but eBay is like local pickup, but it still has not sold. And that would be my friend Mandy. But I need to plug her in before, or Danny. Both Danny and Mandy were, we was conversing. But I got the Crisco. Sorry, you guys. I got the Crisco book. I brought that down just to want to go through it and look at it. Ooh. Man, I gotta cut a ribbon trim. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna work on the ribbon trim this evening. The shirt's already done. Dun, 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 dun. And yeah, plug this in real quick. But we went. I had to go to Hobby Lobby to find a shirt for an order. And well, nobody had it. So, I looked on, Angela's website, and she had one in stock. So I'm like, I told the I told the lady, sorry, too many messages, my brain's like, I told the customer, like, she just ordered like 5 days ago, but my turnaround time is turned way up, like, and so I can get them out quicker, so I don't have a lot of orders coming in, so, and I told her it would ship out today, and she's like, that's fine. And I was just gonna go to Hobby Lobby and pick up the shirt. They didn't have any. So we drove all across town to the other Hobby Lobby. So we have 2 Hobby Lobbies in town. But but like they're a ways apart. So we drove all the way across town to the east side, and they didn't have it as well. So I'm like, crap. So I told her, I was like, you know, if you prefer a different color shirt, I have white or I have black. She wanted gray. And then I'm like, or I can just, I looked on the website and they actually have them in stock, because last week she didn't have them in stock. So I don't know if she just like found some and added them or whatever. But there was one left, and so I ordered it. I just went ahead and ordered it. And I didn't know of her need by date, so yeah. She ordered the 11th. Anyway. So, we'll see what she says. I am fighting the cold, so I have the cold. I'm just it's like that kind of in between your nose and your throat kind of thing, congestion. So anyway, I'm going to do a little bit of work. I'm going to look through this book. I couldn't like pass it up just because it was $2 though. Crisco. I'm trying to see if it has like the date on it. I'm not seeing a date anywhere. Like, first page is just, where's your publication stuff? Oh, I see. Maybe I missed it. There we go. Oh my gosh, you guys will never guess. This book. Me and this book are the same age. It was 1973. Procter & Gamble Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. So I love old cookbooks. There's just, you know, like, you know, I love new cookbooks too, don't get me wrong. But just something about like these old, like, pictures and stuff in them. But I just thought it would be fun because I like to cook with Crisco. Oh my gosh, look at this strawberry. You guys, I don't know why, but all of a sudden I'm obsessed with like strawberry things and mushrooms, but the mushrooms come from like the 70s, like the 70s. What is that? Mary Mushroom stuff from Sears, or like, you know, the mushrooms were like big in the 70s. Anyway, so that's why I bought that mushroom, because anytime I see something that has a mushroom, and the color of it, it was like that green, and I was like, I can't leave it behind. It was like $2.99 and this book was $2, so I spent $5. Actually, this book was 25% off, so it was, my total was $4.50. And so anyway, yeah, so like, I don't know if it's because I found the one strawberry thing and now I'm like, ooh, strawberries is so cool. Or if it's because like everything I find so many apple things at the thrift store. It's always apple. Nothing against apples. Apples are great. I like apples, but I'm not like, you know, have to decorate. I know it's like, you know, it was a time and place when things became popular, like decorating an apple and the whole country themed with the wood and the, you know, country cottage. But yeah, so when I went into Hobby Lobby, I don't even think I filmed the strawberry stuff, but they had a little tiny section like this big of some strawberry stuff. They had like a spoon rest. They had the salt and pepper shakers, and I want them so bad. They were like $5.49, which I know is not a lot of money, and you know, but me and my husband are kind of like, because money is so tight, that we are like, do you need it? Do you need it? And so I'm like, I don't need it. It's at Hobby Lobby. I know there's going to be more, and there's other Hobby Lobbies. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no. It's not like going to a thrift store and coming upon like this 1973 Crisco cookbook. And, you know, did I need it? No. But I did have a $5 bill in my pocket left over for change from buying chicken feed. And so to me, it was girl math. It was free money. It was money that was, you know, left over from chicken feed. So, you know, girl math. Free, right? So, and then the mushroom thing too. Because, like, no, I didn't need the mushroom. But I like the mushroom. I wonder if the mushroom is worth anything. I don't even know. Like, it doesn't look like it's old. It looks more, you know, I won't say modern, but it doesn't look like it's vintage, like from the 70s or anything. It looks like it's a wannabe. A wannabe. Well, well, well. It's for a candle. It's a Westinghouse Scenturific Mushroom Warmer Votive Decor Green Top. This person has theirs listed for $24.99. But that is the only one listed. Now I wonder if anyone has sold. Which is a really good thing. So if you aren't, oh, one has sold for the same price on February 25th. Same person. So the same person has sold one already for the same price on February 25th. Here's a similar one. And it sold for $24. I mean, it kind of looks like... It also looks like they have like a light in it. Oh. Yes, they had a thing in there, so... You guys, I don't know if you can see. So that's similar. But the other one that I saw was just like mine. But, so like when you look stuff up on eBay to see what it sells for, if you see there's a lot listed and then you look at sold and none have sold, it's probably not a very good item to sell. Although, you know, could be totally wrong, but it's probably not a good item to sell. If you look something up and let's say there's just a couple like for sale, your odds are better. And if you look in and a lot have sold, then your odds have increased. So that means, you know, a lot of them have sold and there's not that many listed, so it's a good thing. But if you look and there's not that many listed and not that many sold, it's kind of like, but if there's a lot listed and not many sold, then your odds are like, don't do it. But anyway, that's just my take on it from, you know, selling and looking up stuff on eBay. And, you know, now I'm gonna look up this Crisco book just out of curiosity. Just curious. $10. Wow. $12, $8, $11, $9, $10, $12. So there is a lot of them listed. Even one for $5.16, $14.99, $9.99, $10.99, $10.10, $5.25, $12.85. So there is a ton of them listed. A ton. Like, I can scroll and there's still more. So that says probably not a good item to sell. Let's look at the sold items. Okay, so on the 12th, February 12th for $8, on March 3rd for $6.40, at the 13th $6.95. So they're not selling for that much, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them that have sold. So overall, probably not a good thing. I have this book. This book says 1972 Betty Crocker hardcover sold for $17.50. I have this book, and originally I bought it. I was gonna sell it. I wonder if I should just list it. 20 bucks right here. I might go do it, because although it's old and vintagey, and I do love, you know, old vintage cookbooks, I also need money, and I pretty much have not even, it's there, haven't even like opened it up to, like, you know. So I'm gonna do a little research, and maybe we'll slap that on eBay, and then I will stick it back up here when I'm done, and then if it sells, I will just get it down from there and ship it. But I'm gonna go ahead and get some of my orders getting stitched out. I had one customer today that it's like, they just ordered 5 days ago, and they are like, when's this gonna ship? I need it by the 27th. And I never knew of a ship date. Oh my gosh. On the inside it has all the herbs and spices. It has what they are, and like what you can put it in. Like allspice, potato soup, oyster stew, and then it goes down like nutmeg, oyster stew, mushroom sauce, fish and fried chicken, meatballs, meatloaf, pot roast, beans, carrots, cauliflower, corn, onions, sweet salad dressing, apple pie, custards, hard sauce, pumpkin pie, vanilla ice cream, coffee cakes, nut bread, sweet rolls. So they have the different, like, Deborah Darlene Owensby? I don't know if that's a B or a K. That was her, this was her book apparently. And I mean, it's got some dirty spots, but not, I mean, overall it's in good shape, in my opinion, after I just saw that one on eBay that sold for that much with duct tape on it. I mean, you ever like get an old book at a thrift store and hope you're gonna find somebody's grocery money in it? From like, man, this hair, like the 70s. That would be funny, wouldn't it? Stroganoff, what was that? Okay, forget about it. I think I'm gonna keep it. No, just kidding. It's just like, I don't know. It's just something about old cookbooks. I mean, did I ever show you guys the one that Aunt T brought me? I'll have to do it. It's upstairs in my display on my St. Patrick's Day. I was gonna switch out to Easter, but not yet. I will by the weekend, probably. Tuna noodle. My husband will not eat tuna noodle. He does not like hot tuna, he says. Oh my gosh. He said hot tuna is disgusting. Anyway. Duckling l'orange. Anyway, let's get to work.
Did she get it today?
She got it today. We're watching Aunt T. We sent her a birthday present. She's gonna open it. Journey made her some stuff, huh?
I'm just watching things that were bigger.
Ophelia's.
Oh no. Did you know your mom was bougie and she had Coach purses? everybody. It is much later. My husband's home. He was checking the brakes. Okay guys, so I made the ribbon trim. Let me grab it. Actually, okay. I grabbed I had to make a bow to put on it and hot glue the ends. So here she is. Why does it seem so bright? There we go. Yeah, so I just take some hot glue and I face the ribbon ends together and glue them, and that way when they are wearing, like this will always stay like that when they are wearing it, like the raw edges or whatever of the tulle will just be tucked in, really not noticeable. But I have to make the bow to go in there, and I'm firing up. It is 9:47, so I don't feel very good. Number one, my stomach is messed up. Like it just got messed up. Like, well, I won't say that. It's been all day because I did it to myself. I had cereal for lunch. I just really wanted some Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I bought it like a couple weeks ago. Actually, I think I bought it when Aunt T was here. I think I bought it like before Aunt T came, because you know, you like to have like different things on hand. And so I think I bought it cereal just in case, like, if, you know, she got up in the middle of the night or whenever and was hungry and, you know, want to eat some cereal. I don't know. But, I ended up, well, Journey and I, what am I even looking for right now? Oh, my thing. Journey and I ended up eating it. And so, well, I probably had like a bowl, maybe 2 bowls. I am just having a time. I found what I'm looking for. Okay. And then Journey had it like a couple times, and then she was like, the girl doesn't eat dinner. It's like she will, but it's like she doesn't eat enough dinner to get full. She will, like, if we, like this evening, for instance, I made fried pork chops, mashed potatoes, and peas. So I'm like, well, they went down to Uncle Brian's to change the brakes because there's a lot of brake dust on our tires and our brakes have been crunching. And so we're like, he checked it not too long ago and he was like, no, they look like they're good. We don't need brake pads. And so it did it again, and he's like, before I go and pay somebody to do this, because, you know, I guess it's like an easy thing to do, he just went down to Uncle Brian's and he ended up changing the brake pads. So that's done. But Journey went with him, and so that's where they were. And so when dinner was done, you know, they weren't here, so Sterling and I ate, and then when they come in, they ate. But point is like she will like just kind of pick things, and she won't actually eat until she is full. She will just pick and eat a little bit and then nibble, and you know, it's playtime. Everything is like, and so she will eat probably like 2 times after dinner. Like after dinner she'll say she's hungry and she'll have something else, like a yogurt or something, or you know, and then a sandwich, and then later on she's hungry again. And so she's had cereal for her like second dinner, third dinner, I don't know. And so the I think it was Monday she was like, I'm hungry. I was like, what do you want? I want some of Dad's cereal. I was like, Dad don't have any cereal. He's like, I haven't had any cereal in a while. And she was like, that one, which was Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I was like, that's Mama's cereal. And apparently she ate it all. So I bought that, and that's what I ate this afternoon. And ever since, my stomach has been in an uproar. Oh, I'm allergic to milk. But it's also like they don't, like I don't know if I'm like allergic to, looking for a needle, if I'm allergic to the sugars or the protein in milk. So I'm supposed to test that by buying some lactose milk, lactate. I'm looking for thread now, guys. Have you seen the thread? Have you seen the thread? I found it. But I'm gonna go ahead and make a shirt. I was debating on making it. I'm like, I can either make it now or make it later. We were gonna go do our taxes tomorrow, but our tax lady has an appointment or something, so she's not gonna be there, and the soonest that she could get to it would have been, I think she said Tuesday or after Tuesday, I don't know. So scratch that idea. So we're not doing anything tomorrow, but that was our plan. We had an appointment Monday. What was Monday? Oh, Journey's dentist appointment. And then grocery shopping today, and then Sterling's appointment was today, and then tomorrow was taxes, and then Friday, I don't know. Maybe we don't have anything Friday. Monday I have an appointment. It's like every week it's like, we gotta go do this, we gotta go do that, we gotta go do this, we gotta do that. We got grocery shopping. But yeah, it was like hot today, like really hot, like 80. When I looked outside, I didn't look outside, I looked at the thermometer that is outside for here. It said it was 81, which it tends to read a little bit hotter anyway because it's under our back deck. And so there's a tin roof, but so it was pretty warm, pretty warm. I could be embroidering out that shirt. I had to order aprons, not aprons, hats, a hat for a customer. I hate when this happens. I get ahead of myself and it's like in a tangle. Instead of untangling it, I just pull it through and it gets into a big knot. I should learn my lesson. Oh, we did run to the Dollar Tree earlier, the girls and I. And yeah, I showed you guys my Easter shelf. So it's not what I'm probably not done, you know. I'll probably collect more stuff along the way and come up with more ideas for it. But I just was using like stuff that I have around the house, and so but I found the little mushrooms at the Dollar Tree today when we went there. I had a killer headache, and I know it's probably pollen because I started feeling like the sinus burn, like it was like through here, like when you breathe it feels like it was like burning. I was like, I know this is allergies. I just know it is. I need to pick up some more Zyrtec. I'm supposed to be on it anyway for my eczema and other allergies. I don't know. I'm supposed to have Zyrtec, be taking Zyrtec, and Pepsid AC for Pepsid AC is like if I'm having an allergic reaction to something I ate, like right now, like having the allergic reaction to having the milk. So, but I'm supposed to have that. I have an EpiPen. I have the Benadryl is another thing. I have Benadryl on hand, but that's only if I have an allergic reaction to something and start like breaking out hives or itchy, or you know, then I take all three: the Zyrtec, the Pepsid AC, and that's what they actually gave me in the hospital too when I was breaking out in hives, having an allergic reaction. I actually had 2 like Benadryls. I had 2 steroids. I had one. They only gave me 1 Pepsid. I think that was it. But anyway. So I made the bow. Here it is. So I just make the bow like this, and this is a little piece that I just sewed. I go through here and I sew it, so you can't see where I'm sewing, so it holds it all together. Let's see if we can get this to look correct. It'll look correct once I put it on. And then here is my thread, and I just sew it through, and I do it where my elastic overlapped itself, and I sewed it. And so the reason I do that is so that if ever, you know, if anyone ever was to look, they wouldn't be able to find the opening of the elastic, and it's extra security, so you know it's not going to come undone, even though I double sew it on both sides of the I overlap my elastic like this, and then I sew here and I sew here, so it's like sewn, you know. But anyway, that's it for the vlog. I think I'm just gonna end it here because I'm either gonna work on this shirt or go to bed, because I don't feel good. I feel drained. But I wanted to get this ribbon trim at least done. I mean, it's 10 o'clock. I can finish the shirt tomorrow. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye, guys.